Hey guys, welcome to Stay Fit with the Smits. I'm Johnny, the oldest sibling. So I've been a personal trainer for 10 years now, so I've been in the game for a wee while. And what I'm going to take you guys through today is mobility and flexibility. So it's going to be a 20-minute routine, lots of stretching, lots of kind of loosening up, trying to get more range of motion out of our joints. This routine will be fantastic for preventing back pain and just keeping you guys strong and healthy. Alright, so we're going to get straight into it. First exercise, you guys can just follow my lead. First exercise, toe touch where we abduct at the top. So we're going to go down, we're going to come up, and we're going to lift that leg up wide. Okay, so going down, coming up, lifting that leg up wide. Working those glutes. Also working that balance as well. Balance is really important. Okay, so stretching my hamstring, squeezing that glute at the top. Fantastic. So we're just going to do 30 seconds, then we're swapping. So changing sides now, getting that balance, tipping forward, coming up, squeezing that glute. Really trying to splay out the toes on that foot, that stabilizing foot on the floor. If you need to, you can hold a chair or grab something for balance. But the more you guys start doing this stuff, the better your balance will get. So this one's really good for strengthening that posterior chain, so lower back, glutes, hamstrings. All right, we're going to go straight into a 1 foot hold now. So we're going to do that, but this time we're going to move the arms. So we're going to go down, and then we're going to abduct. Okay, so we're going to take those. So this is that horizontal abduction. So my arms are going away from the midline, pinching together my shoulder blades. Nice. So really squeezing those shoulder blades together. Fantastic. Nice, slow, deep breaths. This one will try and stay for a minute. Okay, so really just trying to open up that chest, get those back muscles working, doing all this while balancing. So I'm going to do 10 different sort of movements, and I'm going to give you different variations each time, and we'll try to go through the whole thing twice. Okay guys, just bearing with me another 10 seconds, pinching together those shoulder blades. Should be really feeling that glute and that hip working now as you stabilize. Fantastic. Just shake it off, just walk around a little bit, and then we'll do the other leg. Alright, so swapping feet, give you guys a side on view here. So we're going to hinge forward at the hip, nice straight back. And this time with the arms, we're changing the movement. We're going to go straight up, so a bit of shoulder flexion and extension. Going up, pointing my thumbs to the ceiling at the top, and then taking those arms right back to my sides. Nice controlled breathing. If you do have back pain, you can just bring it up a wee bit if you need to. Just modify to suit. And if you're struggling with the balance, you could even just pop that back foot just on the floor. So we're just there. Awesome. Nice, just hold them there. We're going to keep going. We've got another 7 seconds. You'll hear the beep. Fantastic. All right, next one we're going to go for a Superman foot grab. So we're going to go down on all fours. I'm going to grab the opposite foot, and we're just going to take it up and down. We're going to pulse for 30 seconds each side. So opposite foot and hand. Okay, my foot and my hand are going up towards the ceiling. It's good. Keeping that core in. And I'm just going to imagine the crown or the top of my head being pulled to the ceiling as my arms go up as well. Just kind of pulsing up and down. Getting some nice contractions through the erector spinae muscles, all those back muscles, and swapping. If you don't have the flexibility to do this, or you're struggling with this, just try and even just grab your big toe if you can, and just try and hold that static stretch. And you can always work your way towards doing this. If you can't do it today, don't let that put you off. It's just letting your body adapt to it. You will be able to do it the more you practice this stuff. Okay, we're going to drop into a scorpion now. So what we're going to do is go elbows on the floor, making a diamond shape here. Legs going to step over top. Okay, so join me now. We're going to alternate sides, spending a minute just going back and forth like this. Alright, really pushing my armpit into the floor, the side that my leg's going to. Trying to push that armpit down into the floor. So mobilizing the thoracic spine, the lower back, even right up into the shoulders. I've found this one really helpful for shoulder mobility, believe it or not. It's good, guys. Just getting these joints moving, nice and warm. Keeping this going. Cool. Last one. Stretch it out. There we are. Okay, so we're just going to carefully come up. We're going to go into a lunge rotation now. So front foot there, hand beside it. I'm going to lift that back knee off the floor. I'm going to rotate that arm. So just to give you guys a side on view. So we're here, back knee off the ground. I'm just going to look at that hand as it goes up and down. Good. We're just going to spend 30 seconds each side of this one. Nice. Okay, and we're going to transition, swapping it over. Just a quick transition there. Just try and get that 30 seconds in the side as well. Okay, so pointing those fingertips to the ceiling. My stabilizing hand on the ground is flat on the floor. My back knee is about an inch or two off the floor. Cool, guys. Alright, we'll carefully come out of that one. Alright, so this time we're going to do a back extension with a foot grab. So, if you can, grab the feet, and we're just going to extend up and then go down. So we're extending up, extending the spine, strengthening those back muscles now, stretching out the hip flexors and the rectus abdominis. Now if you're struggling with this one, if you can't reach your feet, just get as close as you can and just go like that. Okay, so we're just pulsing up and down, trying to squeeze the glutes at the top. Okay, so we're getting some nice hip extension at the top as those glutes start to fire. Really important muscles for preventing lower back pain. Nice, guys, a few more. Perfect. So while we're down here, we're going to go into a chest stretch, okay? So we're going to go one arm straight. We're going to rotate that foot over. And you use that hand and we're just going to gently look out kind of on the angle or up towards your ceiling. Now that hand that we're stretching, or that shoulder that we're stretching, wants to be kind of around shoulder height or slightly up. You can just play with the body position for that one. And just try and slow that breathing down. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Okay, we're going to carefully swap sides. Okay, so 30 seconds each side. Just Gently using that hand to create a wee bit more pressure. Wants to be about a, I guess if a 10 was a 10 out of 10 being full pain, wants to be about a 5 or 6, so just a controlled stretch. Not forcing it, but just letting that pectoral muscle in that shoulder area knowing that it's being stretched. Let it know. Cool. Alright, Snow Angel's on the back, so we're going to lay on our backs now. Hands are going to be by your sides, and the arms are going to go up above the head, and then we're just going to go back to the sides again. Taking some nice, slow, deep breaths. So really trying to pin the elbows, the hands, the shoulders, even those fingertips down into the ground. And we're just going to move through some range of motion here, okay? So opening up that chest. This one's great for that upper body posture. Fantastic. Another 20 seconds, just enjoy the stretch. Nice way to loosen up, limber the body, especially if you're spending a lot of time sitting. This session's going to be fantastic for you. Alright, we're going to move into a hip flexor stretch now. So if you've got a pillow handy, you can just pop that under the knee. If not, you can just pop your knee on the floor. Okay, we're just going to press that hip, okay? So I'm going to be working on lengthening out the hip flexors here. Now, if you've got good flexibility, you can take it to that next level by grabbing that back foot and just trying to balance. Come on, we're just going to spend 30 seconds each side. Cool, so just holding that, slow deep breaths. These are the muscles that get tight for, when we're sitting all day. So really important one. If you've got lower back pain, this will be a fantastic stretch for you. Swapping sides. Going into it, grab the foot if you can. If you can't, just pressing that hip forward and really trying to feel that front of the leg, that quad and hip flexor area right down here, even up into the abs a wee bit. Holding there. Fantastic. Alright, so what we'll do, guys, we'll repeat that all again. Okay, so you've just done round one. Join me for the second round now. Okay, so remember a bit of balance again. We're going to go down, doing that single leg toe touch, and then we're going to abduct that leg at the top. Okay, so we're working that hamstring on the way down, and then on the other leg, working that glute at the top by lifting it out. Fantastic. So we just got that 30 seconds each side. Nice, so zipping up that core. Okay, and just transition, swapping it up. This workout's best done in bare feet as well, so if you can do it in bare feet, that'll give you more stability. Really trying to splay those toes out. Squeezing that glute at the top, stretching down. We'll go one or two more. Here we go. Right down, up, squeeze. Nice. Okay, so back to that one we did in the first round, the 1 foot static hold. So we're going into like a aeroplane pose, known in yoga. Okay, so we're going to tip forward, holding. This time adding that arm movement in. Okay, so I'm focusing on those back muscles, lifting my arms, not just lifting my arms for the sake of it. I'm actually trying to retract the shoulder blades. Okay, so I'm opening that chest, retracting the shoulder blades, keeping that core on. Good. And we're spending a full minute on each side. If you're struggling with that balance, you can either grab something and just work one arm, or you can pop that back foot on the floor. But I challenge you to try and improve your balance. Try and get to the point where you can hold that whole minute. Nice. Squeezing back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Alright, and we're swapping legs. Okay, so remember we're changing that arm movement this time. This time we're doing more shoulder flexion and extension. Okay, so getting ready to other leg, hinging at that hip, core is on. I'm going to take my thumbs up towards the ceiling, lengthening out my lats, and then at the bottom lengthening my shoulders. Working that balance, all those stabilizing muscles through my ankle, my knee, my hips. Hope you guys are enjoying this and going well at home. Getting those bodies moving. If you're feeling lower back pain, then just come up a wee bit. Or just take a wee bit of load off that lower back. If you're up for the challenge though, you can stay nice and low. The lower you go, the harder it will be. Especially for that glute. That glute's really having to fire to hold me up. Awesome. Alright, so next one we got that Superman position with the foot grab. So remember, we're on all fours. You're going to try and grab the foot at the bottom if you can reach it, then take it up. If you can't reach that foot, just remembering you can just go like that and just pulse it up and down. So I'm taking that knee high, foot high, hand high, it's all going up. Cool. A few more reps, guys, then we'll swap it over. Okay, other side, grabbing that foot while you're stable at the bottom if you can, take it up. And we're just trying to open up that anterior chain, so getting a nice hip flexor stretch, bit of a stretch through the chest on the arm that's going up. Almost pulling that head towards the ceiling at the top as well as I push through that straight arm at the bottom. Fantastic. Okay, scorpions. So remembering for this one, we're on the elbows, so we're face down. Okay, and the legs going up and over, and I'm trying to point my knee at the ceiling. Okay, so joining me, minute of this. So as I point that knee to the ceiling, as my leg goes over, I'm pushing that armpit on that side where the leg's going. So if I'm going this way, I'm pointing this armpit down to the ground. Just going to give me a lovely shoulder stretch and a chest stretch. Really rotating that knee out, opening up those hips, getting that spine moving. Now don't push into pain here, guys, but just by all means, these joints and these muscles are designed to be able to move like this. So you're just going to sort of get them into that position, build them up, let your body know this is safe. Nice controlled breathing. Fantastic. We'll just carefully come out of that. All right. And we're going to go up into that lunge rotation. So pick a foot for the front, splay those toes out, hand stable, knee up. We're rotating. Remember that back knee should be just a little bit off the floor. An inch or two. I'm going to look at those fingertips as I take that hand to the ceiling. Really trying to maximize the amount of range of motion I'm going through. Okay guys, one more, then we'll swap it over. Okay, so we'll just carefully transition, bringing that other foot forward. knee up, rotating through. Trying to keep that front knee kind of forward over the toes, over the big toe of the front foot. So I'm getting a lovely glute stretch here on my front leg. Breathing through. Nice. Okay, back extensions again with that foot grab. Okay guys, so what we'll do here, grab those feet if you can. We're extending, we're going down. So I'm just going to gently look up a wee bit as I pull up, as I extend my spine upwards. I'm going to visualize squeezing those glutes. Really trying to push my pelvis, my belly down to the floor as everything else arches upwards. Remember, if you can't grab those feet, if you're not quite flexible enough yet for that, then just pretend you're grabbing them. Still trying to lift those knees off the floor. We're still making that back stronger by doing that. Keep it going. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Alright, nearly there guys, doing awesome. So remember, for this one we can stay down. We're going to do that chest stretch again. 30 seconds each side. So we're going down, one arm straight, leg over top. 30 seconds each side. Nice. Remember, just that arm position, so if you need to bring it up a wee bit, just readjust. Just play with the stretch. Get a bit of a feel for it. Okay, and we're going to carefully swap. Other arm extended out. Leg over top, just applying a little bit of pressure through this base hand here. 5 or 6 out of 10. Yeah, guys, just holding that static stretch. Try and control that breathing. Fantastic. Okay, snow angels on the back. Just change that position now. So the backs of my hands are on the floor, heads down. So keeping that contact with the floor as I go back. Just trying to loosen out those pectorals. Getting those lats as we go above the head, so good one for those back muscles again. So another focus is as those fingertips go above the head, just try and stretch out as far away from you as you can. If you want to hold for a second or two, by all means do that. Nice deep breathing. Guys, 19 seconds. I used to get quite a lot of back pain before I became a personal trainer, and it's amazing how much this style of exercise can really help. Okay, hip flexor stretch. So grabbing that pillow if you've got one. Okay, give you guys a view on this side this time. So knee on the pillow, driving those hips forward. If you can, grab that back foot. Okay, we're just going to hold. Last stretch here, guys, just making the most of it. If you're really enjoying this routine and you can go for another round, you can just go back to the start of the video and just do another round or two if you want to make it longer. There's no harm in it's really, it's really difficult to overdo this. you know, the warmer the body gets, the better you'll respond as well. So I kind of think 2 rounds is the minimum, but if you want to jump back for a 3rd round, just restart the video and just watch another round again. So pressing that hip. Awesome, guys, and feel free to leave some comments after you watch this. So let us know how you enjoyed it, how you're feeling after, have you loosened up a wee bit. We'll be bringing out more of these videos. I'm going to do one focused on back pain as well, and just yeah, some will be more yoga focused, some will be more Pilates, but I'll just kind of merge them and give you guys some stuff to work on, and keep moving and stay healthy and strong. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, bye.